town that fosters a lot of relationships, and for some reason this group of people that's here tonight I know have had tight relationships for up to 20 years almost, if not longer, since we graduated high school, and they've been maintained. If you haven't been back here in a while, or this is your first time, I want to encourage you tomorrow on Monday before you leave to take a drive out to Lake Sutherland. We call it the lake. Swing through Frugal's on your way out, grabbing number 3 with seasoned fries and shake.
Number 1. Number 1.
Turn on your favorite high school jams, no matter when you graduated high school. Fly out to the lake. Make sure you go about 80 miles an hour past Granny's Cafe, and enjoy some time out there. Swing back by Granny's Cafe, grab some soft serve ice cream on your way in. And what that's going to do for you is it's going to connect you with everybody here, and it's going to give you a memory that Tyler and Nicole's relationship, one of the memories that their relationship is based on. And it'll tie us all a little bit closer. So if you get a chance, please do that. All right. So, in just a few weeks, Tyler and I will celebrate 31 years of brotherhood and friendship. When you are twins, that bond starts shortly after conception. During the last 30 plus years, we've done a lot of things to each other. We've been roommates, playmates, roommates, study buddies, teammates, opponents, mentors, and victims. We've traveled across the country sleeping in the back of a U-Haul, got tattoos, we were nearly stranded in Peru, we got in fights, not just with each other, we got drunk, one or both of us may have been arrested. We went to a Super Bowl, we crashed a car, we knocked a goose off the wall. We built things, we destroyed things, and of course we've tested pretty much everybody's patience here tonight. I'm going to share one quick story that kind of sums up our relationship. I like to believe we weren't teenagers, but I think we had jobs when this happened. My grandparents were out of town, and they live in a new house now, so this won't hurt their feelings as much. And they asked us to come water the plants while they were gone. And so we walked down the alley to my grandparents' house. I went directly inside and put a Hot Pocket in the microwave. And then I went back outside to start watering the flowers. When I was done, I went to go back inside to eat my Hot Pocket, and I looked through the window of the door, and my brother's sitting at the kitchen table eating my Hot Pocket. So this is an old house, and the glass in the door was light, I assure you. And I lightly tapped on it, and the window shattered. So before I could think about it, I just reached through, unlocked the door, walked straight into the kitchen, and I punched my brother. I like to believe I knocked him out of the chair. And so I'm sitting there like, now, like, my testosterone is wearing down, and I'm like, I broke down this window. And Tyler's like, I got a black eye coming. He's like, so he looks at me, we're getting ready to walk out, and he's like, dude, if you tell anybody that you punched you in the face, give me a black eye, and tell him grandma that you broke the window. So like, okay, we'll come up with something. Then we came up with a story, and that might be the first time that someone's hearing that, but that kind of sums up our relationship. In an instant, we can get mad at each other, and then in that same amount of time, we can be best friends again. So if you can imagine how I felt when Nicole showed up on the scene. She quickly started stealing my brother's attention. Yeah, how did such a big spirit fit in such a compact person? You were going to think that I was jealous. Absolutely not. Over the last 30 years, I've sacrificed what I'm sure amounts to gallons of milk, thousands of dollars in change from under my grandpa's chair. I've never rode in the front seat of a car if Tyler was also riding in that car. And I continually, to this day, I lose Easter egg hunts so he doesn't feel bad. I'm exhausted, you guys. And I dearly welcome the extra set of legs to start carrying his weight. But things moved a little bit quicker than I thought for Tyler and Nicole. After about 36 hours, she scored a ticket to a Seahawks game. What? There's people here still waiting for one of those. I might be one of them. had a Seahawks ticket. In 36 hours and 17 minutes, I was over her. But I realized this Crossford chick was going to be a formidable foe. So I naturally, without hesitation, I started putting together a strategic plan to heist my brother back. But if you guys don't know, Nicole fights dirty. She took me to Tony Gonzalez's house for dinner and showered me with clothes from Moss. And just like many of you, I was flattered by her charm. She was courting me, obviously. So I had a decision to make. I looked myself in the mirror one morning when they were down visiting in California. I tightened my belt loop and I said, Chris, you can either beat him or you can join him. And since then, I claimed a room in their house. I became a permanent fixture in their relationship, and the three of us couldn't be happier. I'm so happy I wrote you guys a poem. I wanted to go to a tree and contribute to your forest, but this comes from the heart. I've titled this poem Nikyler. N-I-C-Y-L-E-R. Roses are red. I like T-Rex. Oh, this isn't my poem. Nicole is spontaneous, pretty and hip. She's smart and quick, like the crack of a whip. Tyler is handsome, obviously. Genuine and driven. He's a forward thinker with a very clear vision. Individually, they are worthy subscription, but together they offer a better description. Together they have that fire. The one that every couple should desire. They are funny, inviting, and bold, empowered by a love that will never grow old. So please join me. Right there. In true forever passion. In touch with me, to Tyler and Nicole, may you two continue to celebrate your love together and with all of us here tonight for many years to come. I love you guys.